Hi, I'm Reggie Canezzo with Browning Crossbows. This is the 2016 SHOT Show in Las Vegas. This year, new for Browning is going to be the OneSixTwo Crossbow. This crossbow shoots at 370 feet per second with 122 pounds of kinetic energy. This bow here comes the way you see it. It'll be fully assembled for the customer with the scope sighted in at 20 yards. It'll also have the crank cocking device for the customer. Also, we will have here is the arrow quiver that pops off here. You can see how it just comes off really, really easy. And I push that little button. Kind of hard to do it here when I can't see. There we go. And it'll pop back on. All right, this arrow quiver, you can actually flip it from both sides. It's left-handed and right-handed for the Picatinny rail for both sides. For the crank cocking device, it loads back here in a safe place, and it's out of the way. Whenever the customer wants to use it, they push the button on the back, push the button here, and you notice that nice and easy install. They can use the crank cocking device. Once the customer's done, you can put it back into storage here, push the cover down, and everything is out of the way. The great thing about this bow is we actually added the trigger to the bow that actually gives you a true anti-dry fire. So if the customer is loading an arrow and he goes to load it, and if the arrow slides forward, it locks the trigger in place so the customer cannot damage the bow. The other thing is if he actually loads this arrow improperly, so if he instead of putting the arrow vane down, he puts it up and he goes to put it in place, it'll lock the trigger if the knock is in the improper place as well. So this will be their new bow for 2016. The bow will also come in the black case that you see here right next to us. It'll be fully installed. Everything's ready to go for the customer, sighted in at 20 yards, and it'll be good to go for and ready for them to shoot. This is our 2016 OneSixTwo, brought to you by Browning Crossbows.